Inhale, hold it for 3 seconds. Exhale. Now pause. Did you get a chance to clear your mind? I sincerely hope you did. Hola sunflowers, welcome back to my channel. I went on a little adventure with my husband and my dog this weekend, and it really got me thinking about the ebb and flow of life. But what happens when that ebb and flow slows down or even stops completely? What do you do? If you've ever found yourself eager or anxious to want to be productive, but you just feel like you can't move, like you're paralyzed. You're just staring at the ceiling and you just can't get going. Unfortunately, you may be struggling with what's referred to as task paralysis. Task paralysis is common in those who have ADHD. It can also be common in people who struggle with depression or life trauma. A severe case of task paralysis, for example, would be hoarding. That could be anything from collecting items or goods or not even being able to throw away trash and it's just piling up beside you. In this case, executive function is low and the person would probably need therapy in order to move forward from this inability to thrive in a healthy manner. Task paralysis is defined as having the inability or difficulty to start or complete tasks despite having the desire or intention to do so. In my own struggle with ADHD, depression, and anxiety, I have personally experienced on a regular what is referred to as task paralysis. It can feel like you're trapped in a giant spider web and you can't get out. You may want so badly to start a bunch of projects or clean or just function normally on a daily basis, but find yourself staring at a ceiling, tossing and turning, feeling guilty for not getting up and doing what your body wants you to do. It's a terrible feeling and it can cause a high amount of anxiety. Today I would like to share some tips and tricks of how I cope with task paralysis, including an emphasis on what I learned to be the big 3. I am reminded of growing up in a time where we didn't have devices and we played outside and the distraction of doom scrolling did not exist. And it reminds me that I did so much more with my time. Sadly, doom scrolling exacerbates task paralysis. So let's get started. In reference to doing something besides the big doom scroll, number 1 would be to do something invigorating. Listen to your favorite music, dance, exercise, get your blood flowing so you can have a clearer mind and energy to focus on the tasks ahead of you. Number 2, Challenge yourself. Set a timer and see how much you can get done on one task in that time frame. It could only be 15 minutes, and then maybe later you can increase it to 30 minutes or 1 hour. Just start somewhere. Number 3, as I mentioned in my last video about decision-making fatigue, start to discard and donate as well as throw out any trash or recycling. Therefore, you'll have less to grapple with and a better outlook on the task at hand. Number 4, use a box or a basket to put items that do not belong in the area you are working on, so you won't be distracted by other things outside of that area. This way you can put those things away later and focus on the area you are in. Number 5, put emphasis on the big 3. The big 3 refers to focusing on the top 3 priorities on your task list. By completing the big 3 every day, you won't feel the guilt of task paralysis because you will have completed the things that are most important to you for that day. I strongly encourage you to not be afraid to seek professional help if you feel like your well-being is being affected by task paralysis. Thank you for joining me. I hope this video helped you in some way, and I hope you join me next time. If you enjoyed this video today, please like and subscribe.